How Jeff Bezos turned Amazon into a trillion-dollar brand. Behind the sleek logo, fast deliveries, and one-click purchases lies a business transformation so massive that it reshaped how the world shops, reads, watches, and even thinks. Amazon isn't just a company, it's a force. It started with books and became a trillion-dollar empire. In this video, we'll break down how Amazon didn't just grow, it revolutionized. You'll see how strategy, obsession with customers, risk-taking, and long-term vision took Amazon from Jeff Bezos' garage to global dominance. 1. The humble beginning that hid a monster vision. In 1994, Jeff Bezos launched Amazon out of a rented garage. The mission? To build the world's largest bookstore. But beneath that seemingly narrow idea was an aggressive plan. Dominate e-commerce. Bezos knew early that books were just step one. They had consistent demand, standard formats, and low storage costs. Perfect for building logistics and customer trust. But while competitors saw a bookstore, Bezos was already designing a digital shopping mall. One category would become 2, then 10, then thousands. From the beginning, his goal wasn't to sell things, it was to own the infrastructure behind how people bought everything. That long-term thinking was radical for the time, and Bezos didn't care about short-term profits. He told investors, don't expect returns anytime soon. Instead, he reinvested every dollar into logistics, customer acquisition, and technology, setting up Amazon for something much bigger. He also created a culture of innovation over perfection, launching fast, learning quickly, and iterating constantly. What seemed chaotic outside was deeply strategic inside, laying bricks for an empire few saw coming. 2. Customer obsession over competition. Amazon didn't focus on beating other businesses. It focused entirely on one thing: the customer. Every major decision, from free shipping to the design of the homepage, revolved around improving user experience. Bezos famously left an empty chair at executive meetings to represent the customer's voice. This obsession led to Amazon Prime. When it launched in 2005, people were skeptical. Pay an annual fee just for free 2-day shipping? But what Amazon understood was deeper. Convenience creates loyalty. Prime wasn't just a membership, it was a psychological lock-in. Once customers paid for it, they started buying everything from Amazon. And the perks kept expanding, from Prime Video to music and exclusive deals. The result? Over 200 million people subscribed to Prime globally. That base became Amazon's foundation. Recurring revenue and a loyal audience who rarely shopped elsewhere. The company even uses data from customer behavior to fine-tune offerings, recommend products, and predict demand, turning each visit into a hyper-personalized retail experience that keeps users coming back. Building an unseen empire. Logistics and warehouses. What made Amazon unbeatable wasn't just low prices or product range. It was the invisible empire it built behind the scenes. The fulfillment network. Amazon invested billions in massive warehouses, sorting centers, and its own delivery systems. While other retailers still relied on third parties, Amazon took control of the supply chain. It opened fulfillment centers in strategic locations, used predictive algorithms to stock inventory before people even ordered, and trained robotics to move packages faster than humans ever could. By 2020, Amazon was shipping over 10 billion packages a year. And during the pandemic, when global supply chains broke down, Amazon kept going because it owned every link of its delivery pipeline. That control allowed same-day and one-day shipping to become the norm, setting customer expectations even higher and leaving competitors scrambling to keep up. 4. From store to ecosystem. The power of diversification. Amazon wasn't content being an online store. It became an ecosystem, a living, evolving environment that surrounded users at every digital and physical touchpoint. In 2007, it introduced the Kindle. Not just a product, but an entire platform for reading. It didn't just sell ebooks, it published them. Then came Fire TV, Echo smart speakers, and Alexa. Amazon embedded itself into homes, cars, and daily habits. And behind it all was data. Amazon knew what customers searched, bought, watched, and read. That allowed it to refine everything: product recommendations, ads, content, and features. The deeper the customer relationship became, the harder it was to leave the Amazon universe. This ecosystem model wasn't just about profit. It created moats, layers of services and tools that trapped user attention. Competitors weren't just facing a retailer, they were facing a lifestyle brand powered by data, software, and convenience. Over time, Amazon's ecosystem became sticky, irresistibly integrated into how people consumed, interacted, and lived. Once you entered it, leaving wasn't just difficult, it felt like starting life from scratch. 5. AWS, the silent giant, behind the trillion-dollar valuation. Here's what most people forget. The biggest reason Amazon became a trillion-dollar company wasn't its online store. It was Amazon Web Services, AWS. In 2006, Amazon launched AWS to provide cloud computing services. The idea? Let other companies rent servers and computing power on demand. It was revolutionary. Startups could now launch apps without needing their own data centers. Fast forward to today, and AWS powers much of the internet. Netflix, Spotify, Airbnb, all run on Amazon's cloud. It became the backbone of the digital economy, and it's wildly profitable. AWS has higher margins than retail and funds much of Amazon's growth. Without it, Amazon wouldn't have the cash to keep experimenting, expanding, and innovating. 6. The relentless culture that fueled the climb. Amazon's culture isn't easy. It's intense, data-driven, and fast-moving. Employees are pushed to solve problems quickly, embrace frugality, and constantly invent. Bezos instilled 14 leadership principles that every hire must follow, including customer obsession, bias for action, and dive deep. Every team is expected to experiment and fail fast. Every idea is debated, tested, and measured. This culture allows Amazon to behave like a startup, even with over 1 million employees. It moves fast, breaks things, and keeps adapting. It's why Amazon could go from online store to cloud provider, media company, and AI powerhouse without losing speed. 7. The flywheel effect. Growth that feeds growth. At the heart of Amazon's strategy is the flywheel model. As Bezos described it, you improve customer experience. That attracts more traffic, which attracts more sellers, which increases selection, which further improves experience. And the cycle repeats. But here's the real genius. Every part of the business feeds the next. AWS funds experimentation. Prime increases retention. Data improves personalization. Sellers lower costs. And fast delivery boosts conversions. This interlocked system becomes self-sustaining. Amazon doesn't grow by accident. It grows because every part of the machine pushes the others forward. 8. Controversies and challenges, yet still dominant. No rise is without friction. Amazon has faced criticism for labor practices, antitrust concerns, carbon footprint, and data usage. Governments have investigated its power. Workers have protested conditions. Yet Amazon adapts. It increases wages, invests in green delivery, and fights legal battles aggressively. It's not immune to flaws, but it's highly aware of public perception and willing to pivot when needed. And despite challenges, the brand continues expanding, entering grocery, Whole Foods, healthcare, Amazon Pharmacy, and AI, Alexa, and Bedrock. It doesn't sit still, it reinvents. 9. Becoming a trillion-dollar brand. Amazon crossed the trillion-dollar valuation mark in 2018. It wasn't just a stock surge. It was a reflection of what it built. A customer base that spends billions, a logistics empire, a digital ecosystem, a cloud monopoly, and a culture of nonstop innovation. It proved that tech isn't just about apps or gadgets. It's about solving real problems at scale. And Amazon solved one of the biggest. How to buy and receive anything, anytime, anywhere. The result? A brand so integrated into daily life that most people don't realize how much they rely on it until it's gone. Amazon isn't just a company. Its infrastructure. Amazon didn't win by luck. It won with long-term thinking, aggressive investment, customer-first obsession, and relentless innovation. What began as a bookstore in a garage became a trillion-dollar infrastructure. From AWS powering websites, to Alexa powering homes, to Prime powering shopping carts, Amazon is the electricity of the digital age. If you found this breakdown valuable, like the video, comment your thoughts on Amazon's journey, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the stories behind the world's most powerful brands.